2023년 코리아 핀테크 위크의 시작을 진심으로 축하하며 행사에 참가하시는 모든 분들을 환영합니다. 먼저 본 행사를 주최해주신 금융위원회 김주연 위원장님과 김소영 부위원장님, 그리고 한국핀테크 지원센터 변영환 이사장님께 참가자들을 대신해 깊은 감사를 드립니다. 한국핀테크 지원센터의 유럽 글로벌 파트너인 저희 스카이인큐는 룩셈부르크의 핀테크 지원 대표 기관인 로프트와 함께 룩셈부르크를 대표하여 본 행사에 참가하게 된 것을 매우 영광으로 생각합니다. 또한 이번 행사를 통해 한국과 룩셈부르크의 핀테크 협력에 크게 이바지할 수 있기를 진심으로 희망합니다. 다음으로는 룩셈부르크 폴 파이낸스에서 만든 짧은 소개 동영상 이후에 로프트의 대표인 나즈르 씨와 경제부 산하 스타트업 지원 대표 기관인 룩스 이노베이션의 데이비드 씨께서 유럽 진출을 위한 관문으로 왜 룩셈부르크를 고려해야 하는지에 대해 간단히 소개해드리도록 하겠습니다.
Connecting investors, financial institutions, and businesses around the world. Luxembourg is a center of excellence for global finance. Recognized for its unique international financial expertise, Luxembourg is solution-driven, stable, and open to innovation. A pioneer and global leader in sustainable finance, we help build a better tomorrow today. An international financial center and a European capital. Luxembourg is an exceptional and welcoming place to work and live. Discover what we can do for you.
The Loft Foundation is a public-private partnership, so government working hand in hand with the private sector to drive the future competitiveness of Luxembourg's financial services centre with a key focus on digitalisation. So we work with the traditional financial institutions as well as a whole host of technology firms, including startups, to ensure that Luxembourg's finance centre continues to move forward. We host a wide variety of startups in the Loft, ranging from payments firms all the way to regtech firms. We have around 84 companies in the facility at this moment, and they're relatively transient, which is a good thing because the reason they move out is because they've scaled and grown and are able to sit on their own 2 feet. In which case we can then welcome in other firms from all over the world to help them to establish themselves in Luxembourg and grow. All startups should consider Luxembourg as the best centre to build their companies, particularly within the area of fintech. Now that the UK, me being British, unfortunately has left the EU, Luxembourg is the largest financial services centre in the EU with 5.3 trillion assets under management, which is second only to the US in terms of the fund management industry anywhere in the world. You have such close connectivity to your customer base, particularly the area of B2B, with the skill set available and talent available in Luxembourg to be able to offer your services across the entire EU and way beyond, out to Asia, out to the Middle East and into Africa. Vibrant. Why vibrant? There's an energy that permeates the ecosystem here. It makes everyone excited, including me, to wake up every morning knowing that we can achieve things. And I see that amongst everyone that walks through our doors every day to come into work at the Loft, as well as across the other startups, other ecosystems, and other centres within the Luxembourg startup environment.
The most important thing for me depends, first of all, on what is the business line of the company, because different things have different priorities, different risks, I would say, of what they're doing. There's obvious ones like regulations. GDPR, for example, is a very European regulation for data protection. But then the culture, the way people do business together. It's something that we can experience just by taking 4 or 5 different nationalities and speaking to them. Their way of thought and their way of interacting is different each time. So for me, I would say the culture is one thing, The regulation is another. And really, do you feel comfortable? Do you feel comfortable in that environment? There's many reasons for Luxembourg. Obviously, I'm going to say that, right? But I mean, Luxembourg is in the center of Europe, which means easy access to many countries around. 500 million consumers, we say. Luxembourg also offers so many different things over and above what the diverse business community has. Things like multicultural, multilingual. Most people speak 3, 4, 5 different languages. Half of the population is made up of foreigners. 3/4 of the working population is foreigners because of cross-border workers. There's a very high standard of living in Luxembourg, which makes talent attraction very easy to do. Talent attraction is easy. Talent retention, that's up to you. From my point of view, the decision from an entrepreneur to expand into new markets is quite risky. And there's a lot of, I would say, economic risks involved in doing that. So anything that we can take away from an entrepreneur, a startup, from wherever they might be, we will do that. We will help. And we help by introducing them to the market, introducing them to the players. Luxembourg is a very open economy. People are hyper-connected. And I think that's one of the real areas where we can make a difference, is not only selling the jurisdiction as somewhere to do business, to do research, to enter markets, to geolocalize your products, to find investments, to find research partners, but also bringing companies into Luxembourg, getting them to taste it, getting them to experience that, experience the story that they've been told firsthand, and then go home and say, do you know what, this is the right fit. I can see myself working here. I can see myself in this environment. Or not, not everything is a right fit. So we help them go through that, everything from incorporation to advice on what is the right structure to set up, even to finding schools for families that are relocating into Luxembourg.